Good morning, YouTubers. So today we're going to be talking about runes. Our server finally got the latest update, so we kind of got this new thing for our Gashapon event, whatever, Lucky Gashapon. So now, if you take a look at a couple of these things, you get random gold rune, you get random purple runes, whatnot. So some of you probably don't have this update yet, but it'll be coming soon, so it'll be good to learn some things about it beforehand, so that way when it does come around, you guys know what's going on. But we're going to check out what rune sets I got so far. So if you go up in your menu, go to your setup, and then scroll all the way down to your runes. So we're going to take a look at a couple of these runes and what they do. So on my Baja, I have the Iron Heart and the Perseverance. So what these things do is once you get sets of them, it gives you extra bonuses towards your people. So if you look at it, it says 2 item set, you get 0.45% PDEF and 0.45 MDEF. Once you get to the 4 set, you get a skill basically. So it's Iron Heart, receive killing blow, and you have a 2.5% chance of invincibility, lasts for 1.5 seconds, effective in PvP battles. So what this kind of means, or what it means to me, is that as long as if I kill somebody, then I'll become invincible for 1.5 seconds. Now, you can say like that's not a whole lot of time, 1.5 seconds, but I mean that's long enough to get another kill, possibly or whatnot. But the thing that we don't really know about yet is if they stack. So possibly you could kill somebody, this would proc, it'd give you 1.5 seconds invincibility for killing that person at a 2.5% chance. But then if you killed somebody else right after, so if you kill like 3 or 4 people in a row, possibly you'd be looking at like 6 or 7 seconds of invincibility rather than just the 1.5 seconds. There's probably still some bugs and stuff like that with the game as far as whether that works like that or not, but typically you wouldn't really see them stack like that. But it is the goddess Primal Chaos, so it could be the chance that it does proc more than one time and they do stack on top of each other. So that's a really good rune set to have for an exo hero to keep him alive. Next one I got is Perseverance. So a 2 set item gives it HP at 1.2%. The skill set for the 4 set item is max damage received each time is 60% of HP, effective in versus battles. So what that means, and this is all just speculation obviously, because they're not very transparent about what they do in the game and whatnot and what things mean, and sometimes they word things wrong. But what this means to me is that the max damage that you receive each time is 60% of HP. So that means even if somebody were to crit at their highest deadly, because of their toughness, and they'd be doing like 5 million damage, if your monster or if your hero only has 1 million damage, but you have this set on, it'll actually reduce their damage to 60% of his max HP. So this one would also be a really good set to have for a 4 set item on your exo hero, and simply just to make you tankier and make people that are a lot stronger than you have to work a little bit harder in order to kill you. You see the different colors here. So we have green, we have blue, we have purple, and then if you look up here we have gold. So each one of these gives a different amount, if that makes any sense. So the 2 set item, right, it says PDEF 0.45 and MDEF 0.45, chance of killing at 2.5% for 1 second or 1.5 seconds. But if I were to change this to say my Iron Heart, let's go with blue first, it actually goes up. So it went from 0.45 PDEF and MDEF to 0.90. And the chance of invincibility went up from 2.5% to 5%. And then if you go up to purple, it goes up again. So each time it basically doubles. So we went from 2.5% to 5% to now 10% chance invincibility for the same time. But also the PDEF and MDEF went up as well. I don't have a gold rune for the heart one, the iron heart, so I can't really show you what that is, but you know, just looking at what they have been, I'm going to guess that it'll give you 20% invincibility that lasts 1.5 seconds, which is ridiculous. That's huge, right? So basically all of them do that same thing. The higher the rune set, or the higher the grade, which would be the color or whatnot, the bigger the blessing, or the bigger the, you know, stat boost for the 2 set and the 4 set will be compared to a green one, you know. So green, then blue, then purple, and then gold. So for my Exo Hero, I got the Iron Heart and I got Perseverance. For my Hela, I basically took some of my better runes and kind of tried sticking it on her. But we can look at her runes. So we have a Sharp Edge set. So we have a 4 set Sharp Edge set. And what this does is for the 2 set item, it gives 0.5% damage. And then for having 4 of them, all damage increases 1%. So how I perceive this is that the Splinter, the plus damage 0.5%, will go to my actual Hela's stats. So if you look at her in the lineup and then go to her, you know, farther in advanced stats, and we scroll down, or well, no, it should be up here. So if we scroll right here, it gives plus 35,520. So it'll give 1% more off of that damage. Now that's not a whole lot. So you're looking at like, you know, 1%, like 3,000 maybe, you know, and that's actually not even that, like 300 plus damage off of that. So it's not a huge bonus as far as that one goes. But then if you actually look at her rune for the 4-star setup, it goes all damage increases 2%. So not just your plus damage, you know, as far as like your plus damage that your character has on her advanced stats, but all damage increases 2%. So this could be huge. I mean, you're talking all of her attacks and whatnot, you know, will up in damage. Now, if that's how that really works, you know, they're not transparent, so it's kind of hard to say that that it does work that way. But we can hope, and we can try testing it out, which, you know, I got a few friends that are working on doing that right now. So as soon as I know, you'll know. But as far as for right now, you always want more damage for your Endo hero. So this rune set was really good for her. And then I stuck in Perseverance. The reason I did this is basically because of the sub attributes off of it. So the main attribute is the MDEF plus 128, and then the sub attributes were actually pretty good. So it's attack at plus 64, which isn't a huge amount, but the crit at 0.3%, and then we got crit at 15, dodge at 0.3, and parry at 0.3. So it's kind of a good set to have as far as, you know, the additional and the sub attributes. Same thing with this one. I basically put it on here just to finish a set, but it's the plus damage, 128, the crit, parry, and the toughness especially at 0.8%. That really just made it seem like it would be a good set for her. As far as the HP boost that you get, you know, 1.2% off of having it, or well, I only get the 0.75% because I only have 1 purple rune on there. But you know, it kind of works out in my favor as far as how she's built. And then we have my god Odin. Now this is my Exo hero, so really what I did with him is I want him to be kind of tanky, so I put on the Iron Heart set right here. But also with the Iron Heart set that I have, it gives a 0.45% bonus to PDEF and a 0.45% to MDEF. But then look at its sub attributes, you know, plus damage at a percentage, attack, crit, parry. So it was a really good choice as far as that rune was, and then obviously I wanted to use the gold heart, so the same thing. It gives the P-def and M-def, but then it also has deadly, negative damage, attack, crit, negative damage, and HP. So I'm kind of, still working on his build as far as what I want to do with it and whatnot, but, I got a couple of good runes, through the Gashpon event, so I figured I'd throw them on there and see how it works. The next thing you need to really know is leveling them up. So as you're going through your events, you're going to start running out of room in your bag. I actually increased mine like another 60%. Congratulations, Doom and Wicked Lady. Woohoo! You guys got remarried. That's good to see. Congratulations. Shout out to you two. So back to what I was saying. So we have I had to increase my bag in order to fit all the rest of my fit the rest of the runes that I was getting, because I was just getting way too many, and I couldn't really figure out how to get rid of them. So I asked around in my alliance to see if anybody else knew what was kind of going on. So I'm going to give a shout out to our new leader, since we server merged and came over. Or not our new leader, but one of our vice chiefs and whatnot, but Adil. Appreciate it, bro. He told me, where to get rid of my extra runes, so I didn't have a full pack. Now the problem with it is that you can't sell your runes. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how they set it up like this, but if you go to your gear and then your runes, you can see the sets that you still have, or the sets that you have, but the only thing you can do with them is equip them. You can't sell them. If you go to your double star, treasure, or gear or anything like that, they all have this little sell button down here. But if you go to your runes, they don't have a sell button. So you can't really make any gold off of, any of the runes that you got. But what you can do is when you go to your setup and strengthen. So basically what I did was I was running out of so much rune that I just started strengthening all my runes. But if you look at what it's talking about right here, so for every 3 levels or every 3 stars you put on a rune, it's going to give you additional attributes. So what that does is it'll give you another additional attribute, and it also increases your sub attributes and your main attribute as you level them up. So I'm actually going to probably level this one up right here just to see what we can't get out of our additional attributes and our sub attributes, but mainly this is kind of how it's been going from the event. I got 166 little token things we're going to spend on this little event right here, and see if we can't get lucky with a few of them, and if not, then I'll have a whole bunch to sell. Level 1 runes. Nothing real special just yet. Usually right at the top of the screen, as soon as you hit the play 10 button, right before it's about to pop out, you'll see your name scroll across the screen saying that you got, an assault, level 1 assault rune or whatnot. So that one wasn't too bad. I got a level 4 rune chest. It shows gold on here, but when you actually open it up, it won't be gold, or it may not be gold. That's kind of they trick you into that thing, but we'll see. We'll see what we get once we actually open up all these. And how you get these little things is you can either do the login for Gashpon coin at the day or whatever. Each day you get 1 or 2. Oh, there's one right there. See my name across the top of the screen. Boom. So I got a level 1 assault chest. So it's not great, but kind of just taking whatever we can get at this moment in time. But like I was saying, the way to get these things is to spend money, and that's the kind of shitty part about the game. Is everything you do in this game is basically based off pay to play, which kind of sucks for the lower level people, or the people that don't have a high level 3 assault. Woohoo! That's pretty good. People that don't have a bunch of money to throw into the game or whatnot, or they just don't want to spend money on the game. But so I've recharged 11,400. So just about, or just over $200 just on this one event. Which, you know, I wanted to make the video, so I figured I'll spend the money to get the runes for you guys and show you how it kind of works. So I'm gonna do a shout out to these guys real quick. Because I know Wicked Lady likes to watch my videos, so she'll appreciate it. I've got like, let's just use up a bunch of these pigeons. Oh, now Skyneil wants to get in on it too. Alright, so enough of that. Alright, so back to what I was talking about. Let's go to our little bag here. We'll go to the items, scroll down. Oh, we got some treasure bags too. I'm just going to open up some of these and let's see what we get. A couple wing fragments. Did urgents earlier. See what I get. Anything good? Yeah, all garbage. Empire chests, gem chests, level 7 giant, ring material. Alright, so level 1 rune chest, level 2 rune chest, level 3, level 4, level 1 assault, and level 3 assault. So obviously they go in, you know, in order, right? So the very top one. Oh, my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna have to go get my charger here soon. But we're going to start off with the level 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and then we'll drop down and do the assault chest and the level 3 assault chest. So let's see what we get. So if you see the little 2, like the iron heart right here, it basically just means that you got 2 of that same rune. Yeah, it's kind of... got a couple purple, or not a couple purple, a couple of blues. Level 3 chests. So see, even though they're level 3 and everything like that, you still only get like the same colors, green, blue, purple. What you get in when you open them up or whatever is the sub attributes and the additional attributes are what actually change. So let's see what we get with our level 4s. I gotta sort my bag. Alright, so you'll run into this problem too when you guys are opening up a bunch of them, but if you go to your setup, you know, my runes are pretty, I'm pretty happy with all my runes that I have right at the moment. Let's see if we got any better ones. I don't ever feed any of my blue, purple, or gold ones, so I'm just going to strengthen one of these ones up so I can show you guys how much it actually takes. So we're going to go with this gold perseverance rune right here. So we got 5 runes right now. It gives 250%. So that brings us to 1.75%. We'll do it again. So that brings us up to level 2 at 66%. And we'll do it one more time. I'm over 100%, so I'm going to take a couple of these off, make it right at 100% for my EXP, and boom. So I added that additional, or I added that one, and then I'm not sure, I wasn't really paying attention to which additional attribute it gave, but it gave something to one of the other ones. Let's see if we can't do this one too. So you can see off to the right at the top, as soon as it goes to level 1, my MDef goes up +8, and my damage will go up +12. So we're going to feed that one, feed this one, and then I guess I'll really pay attention this time. Alright, so... Alright, let's see what we get. So, like I said, I only want it to go up to level 3, so I'm just going to leave it at 100%. And we level it up. and I didn't see it give an additional attribute. Maybe it just added to one of the additional ones that it already had, but or maybe you can only have up to 4 additional attributes anyways. But you know, it is what it is. Let's see what kind of what runes we got. Or actually, so now that I've fed all of those ones, you can go back to your bag and see how my bag went back down to 239. So now I can finally open up some of these other ones. So these level 4 runes, oh nice, I got a gold perseverance. I can use that somewhere, definitely. And level 1 assault, so I got a purple level 1 assault. And let's see, oh nice, I got a gold iron heart. So that might help me finish off some of my sets. So I might actually might have to actually take a look at a few of these and see if I can't make any nice sets. The only bad part is, man, I just got that one, and my gold set that I have is actually being used on her. So I might actually end up switching around some of my Hela's runes. I don't know. I mean, I want her to have that plus damage, but man, it would be nice if every time I get a kill, I get a 15% invincibility that lasts 1.5 seconds. That would just be epic to have at least, you know, 1 or 2 of those sets on a couple of different people. But let's see what we got. So we'll start off with my Baja, just because he's the, you know, one of the most important ones. I might actually just change that gold set down to him and see if I can't figure out a new spot for my perseverance, because I think I have 2 gold perseverance ones also. Yeah, so I have 2 gold perseverance and I have 2 gold iron heart. So I won't be able to put them on the same guy, but at least I might be able to make a new set out of it. And then hopefully I have some purple ones so I can get the bonus up higher. Alright, so let's see. Start switching these around here. Where to start? Yeah, let's just do the perseverance on him. So this will increase my PDEF and MDEF. Or actually, yeah, let's just do it. So I'm going to change this one to Ironheart. See what attributes it gives. Attack, parry, plus damage, and MDEF. So, you know, not huge ticket items or whatnot, but they'll help me out. So I'm going to change this one to that gold, or to a perseverance. Yeah, let's just flip it out of here so we can use it other places. So we're going to change this one to the now Ironheart Gold off of this guy. So now I have 5 of those runes. Let's see what we got as far as... Man, it really would be nice to get a full set of perseverance on him also. I really wish they had more spots for these little runes and whatnot. Let's see if I have another purple Ironheart. So I do have at least one more purple Ironheart. Yep, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to change this one to the purple Ironheart. I'm going to change this one to the purple Ironheart. And so right now I have one set that gives off of 2.7% PDEF, 2.7% MDEF, and then my invincibility is at 10%, and then the collect PDEF is at plus 4.5%. But I think I kind of want one of the, at least one perseverance set on him, and I want it to be, you know, kind of good. I obviously can't get the max one that I can, Actually, you know what? He's an HP monster, so I think I should definitely put the HP set on him instead of the Perseverance, or instead of the Iron Heart. So I think we're gonna flip this around right quick. I'm just gonna stick a random one in here. Alright, so now I got 2%, 2.1% off of that one, and then I'm going to leave the purple set on there just for the MDEF, but I am going to change this one out for a different heart, just so I'm not wasting this one on here. So let's look at the stats on this. Plus HP, negative damage, dodge, and HP. That's pretty good rune. Deadly, HP, PDEF at 9%, and toughness. I think that one's probably going to be the winner. So the reason why I did that is this one only gives 3% to dodge, and then the rest of them are kind of just like, you know, it is what it is. But then this one gives 30 to toughness, and you always want toughness. And then it also gives, you know, over 3,500 HP, which isn't a huge amount, but every little bit helps. And then the PDEF at 9% definitely help him out, since I'm not going to be running that rune set anymore. So we're going to leave that one. Man, it would be really nice to have one more time. Sorry, bored. We're not bored, but just kind of trying to figure this all out. Man, I really like that Perseverance rune on that one, though, so I'm definitely going to have to stick that one on somebody. Alright, well, actually, I think I'm going to make this the end of the video. I'm going to close this one out, you know, screw around with my runes a little bit, see if I can't get them exactly how I want them, and then my next video, I'll do a debut, you know, show you what I ended up with as far as runes on my monsters. But I think I am still going to stick with the same sets that I had. So my HP, I definitely want that one. I'm thinking about the Perseverance on this guy just for to keep him alive longer, because to be honest, on Bloodline and getting a lot of kills in a row is kind of hard. So it would be, I think it would be better off for me to have that instead of the invincibility. The invincibility would be amazing, but it's only 2% and it's off 1.5 seconds. If they stacked, that would be awesome, but I don't think they're going to. But this max damage received each time is 30% of HP. Like, that means every time somebody attacks you, like, they're only going to do 30% of your monster's max HP. That would be, you know, just epic. So I think I'm going to end up running Perseverance with a side of the Purple Heart, just so I can keep the PDEF and MDEF up on this one. And then obviously my Hela, I'll probably end up still doing the Sharp Edge just for the damage increase, but I am thinking about doing the Iron Heart on my Hela, just so you know, just so I do have that kind of, if it does last for invincibility, it would be to have a good set on her for invincibility, so that way she doesn't die as often or as quickly. And then, you know, I'm probably just going to put whatever runes I have left back on my Odin, just because, you know, he's a late game monster, and I feel like I'm still kind of mid game. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys learned something. I think I might have taught myself a few things. You know, this is all about just figuring it out as we go. So if you guys, you know, hear anything else, or you guys see any better ones about the runes, feel free to comment their videos on in my comments, so I can take a look, so that way I'm, you know, just as up to date as everybody else. So brand new update. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed sitting down and teaching you guys about it, or teaching you what I know about it. But, you know, could always be wrong. You never know. But if I ever hear anything, I'll definitely remake a video. I'm probably going to redo a new video for the zombies, just so I can actually explain in depth of everything that happens. And then obviously, I'm going to be doing a video for dragons. So my dragons aren't very high up level, so I feel like, you know, I'm really not knowledgeable about them because I didn't put any money into them. But I'll definitely do one for dragons and just kind of explain what's to come for you servers that don't have dragons and stuff like that yet. So I really appreciate you guys watching. You know, subscribe if you guys like the video. Hit the like button, comment. You know, it really makes me feel good when I get a bunch of questions on my comments or whatnot. So that way I can, you know, take the time to answer them for you guys. I really do enjoy it. I try to comment back within a day. If I don't, it probably didn't see it. So if you know, comment on it again, it'll probably pop up on my phone so I can answer your question from before. But I think that's it. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Bye.